I'll still be awake. I feel like, I feel like, I feel like, I feel like. This is crazy.
Hi everyone, my name is Muhammad Aqil. This is my MBTI personality test results and reflect on how it relates to my personality, learning style, communication style, strength and weaknesses. I found out that my personality type is INFJA. INFJ stand for introvert, intuitive, feeling, judging. The letter A means assertive, which is for my identity as a person. The first letter is introvert. My results show that I am 65 introverted. This means I enjoy deep conversation over small talk. I sometimes need to be alone to recharge after socializing. I also a good listener and observant to details that others may miss before responding back to them. Discussion. I may not speak a lot, but I often observe them carefully and share thoughtful ideas when I'm ready. I understand that being introverted does not mean avoiding them. Instead, managing my energy in a way that can focus and emotionally balance. For intuitive, my results that show I am 79 intuitive. This means I am open-minded and very imaginative, focusing on hidden meanings and distant possibilities. For example, during classes, instead of memorizing information directly, I ask deeper questions. Why does this happen? Or how could this improve our society? When I'm meeting people, I notice patterns in their behavior and their intention. To reflect, having a high intuitive can be helpful, but it might lead to overthinking. Thus, a balanced approach is using imagination and taking facts into action. Now, for feeling, I got 59% feeling, which means that I made decision by considering the values, emotion, relationship, and how choice affect people. While being balanced and still can think logically when needed. For example, during grouping work, I noticed that when a teammate feels left out or stressed, instead of focusing on the task, I make sure everyone feels included. When there is disagreement, I try to understand both sides and find solution that works to maintain good relationship. Feeling preference need balance to value empathy, while also setting boundaries and making choice that both people and goals. The fourth letter is judging. I got 65% judging. That means I prefer structure, planning, order, a clear decision rather than leaving things open-minded and spontaneously. I enjoy making plans, setting goals and finishing tasks instead of rushing at the last time. I am comfortable when things are organized. For example, when I receive assignment, I create simple schedule, then delay them instead of doing everything last minute. I also like having a fixed routine such a waking up, shower, pray, and working out because it helps me feel more in control. To put this, it helps me to stay focused efficiently. However, it may also stress me out when things don't go perfectly. To balance this, I have to be flexible in time to adapt better. In this result, I got a 54% assertive, which means I am calm and control with stress. I didn't overthink situation as much, and fairly comfortable with my decision. I can recover quick if something upset me. For example, if I make mistake in class and got feedback from a teacher, I feel disappointed at first, but I move on quickly instead of worrying about it for a long time. I feel comfortable making decisions without needing reassurance for others. I develop self-trust from being open to feedback, to stay confident without becoming too rigid for improvement. Importance of MBTI for future career as a teacher. MBTI is useful for me because it helps me to understand my own persona better, especially how I think, behave, and react in different situations. In teaching, knowing my own personality type can help me becoming more organized when planning lesson and more aware of how I solve problems in the classroom. As a future teacher, I need to be flexible, patient, empathetic so I can support all these learners efficiently. In conclusion, I learned that personality plays a big role now. It helps me become a better student and will guide me in becoming a more effective and understanding future teacher. Thank you.